Hello everyone. Welcome back to our tutorial. This video is going to explain to you a little bit on hire purchase. Okay, this is an introduction of how hire purchase works. I'll try to explain with as much detail as I can. Okay, so what you see here is just an item that can be purchased on hire purchase. Okay, which is a furniture set. And let's say the cost or the price of this furniture set is 12,000. Okay, a $12,000 furniture set includes maybe it's a 10-seater furniture set with the stools or the benches or the chairs, and maybe they include the plates, bowls, and accessories. Okay, so that's why it costs $12,000. Okay, so what happens is there are two types of payment when you buy this furniture set. Okay, you can either pay by cash. Okay, so number one, you can either pay by cash. That means after you conclude the sale, you told the sales associate, telling them, okay, I want this furniture set, I'll pay 12,000 now, and you can deliver to my house. Yes, so that's the cash price. So the cash price, you pay $12,000 and you're done. There is no more payment required on your end for any of the months. Okay, so this is the first kind of mode. And then the second one, okay, the second kind of payment that can take place is by hire purchase. Okay, by hire purchase. So what happens in a hire purchase mode of payment? You have the first portion, which is, let's call it A, which is the deposit. Deposit. The deposit means you pay a fraction of your $12,000, a fraction of your cash price. Okay, it can either be in percentage. You can either pay 10%, you can either pay 20%, or whichever terms that the shop accepts, or it can also be in terms of amount of money. Okay, I'm going to pay a deposit of $1,000, and then the balance I'll pay in monthly installment. Okay, so there are two modes of deposit, by percentage wise or by dollar wise, the amount of money that you want to pay as a deposit. Okay, and then the second part, the second portion of your hire purchase, it is your balance. After you pay a deposit, you have a balance. Oops, okay, there's a balance. Okay, so if let's say the deposit is 10%, there's a balance of 90% or 80%, or in this case, then $11,000 in terms of your balance. Okay, so if let's say you are the one selling the furniture, or the shop is your shop, you are the one that makes the furniture or imports the furniture and then sell it. Okay, who is going to pay for the 11,000? It is not possible for you to let go or deliver this furniture set and then not getting your $11,000, right? So basically, if let's say we have John, okay, John is the one who buys this furniture set. He pays a deposit of $1,000, the balance $11,000. He will get someone to pay for him on his behalf. Sorry, he will get the 11,000 to pay to you on his behalf, and that fella is his bank. Okay, he will ask the bank to, okay, please DBS, help me pay this $11,000. I will pay you back every month. Okay, so what happens to this $11,000 is actually it is a loan. Okay, it becomes a loan from that buyer from to the bank. I loan $11,000 from I loan $11,000 from the bank, and then they will charge you the interest and so on, and then you just pay back the bank. Okay, so the loan will have its terms. Let's say the terms is 5% per annum. I do not know. Okay, 5% per annum, and you want to pay this $11,000 over a period of 2 years, for example. Okay, so this is the terms by the bank, 5% per annum and 2 years, and it goes through a simple interest. Okay, so it goes to a simple interest here. So what have you done is you've taken a loan of $11,000, which is this becomes your principal. This is the rate, and this one is your time. Okay, so with PRT you can get the simple interest. Okay, so for to make it more real, let's calculate the interest. Okay, so I equals to 11,000 times by 5 times by 2 divide by 100. So this one becomes $1,100. Okay, so the extra amount that John has to pay is $1,100. Okay. Okay, so this is the additional amount that he needs to pay, but the total amount that he needs to pay is equals to 11,000 plus 1,100. Okay, and this amounts to 1,2,100. $12,100 is the total amount that he needs to pay over a period of 2 years. Okay, so let me draw this. So over 2 years, he must finish paying $12,100. All right. So because he's going to pay this every month on a monthly basis, we are going to calculate his monthly installment. Okay. So monthly installment is equals to the amount that he needs to pay in total, 1,2,100 divided by 2 years. So 2 years times by 12 here. Okay, so 12,100 divided by 24. This equals to 504.17. So every month he will have to pay $504.17 until for over 2 years, and then he can consider himself free from this installment plan, free from any more payments. He has fully paid that furniture set that he has bought at a price of $12,000. Okay, but let me just take this a little bit further. Okay, what else do you need to know other than monthly installment? You must know what is the hire purchase price. Okay, basically under this payment scheme, how much he pays in total. Okay, so in total he pays 12,100 plus the deposit of $1,000. Correct? So it becomes $13,100. This is the actual amount that he paid for the furniture set, which actually costs $12,000. So from 13,000, okay, you're comparing with $12,000. The extra, if you calculate the extra from here, 13,100 minus 12,000 equals to 1,100, and that 1,100 goes back to the interest here. Okay, the interest 1,100. So everything makes sense from this view. Okay, what else you need to know? You can find out the percentage increase in the price. Okay, so the increment is 1,100. You divide by the actual amount, 12,000, times by 100%. Okay, so this is as much as I can explain about hire purchase, the introduction of hire purchase. Basically, you need to remember your balance goes through a simple interest process. So use the numbers given, the details given, put it inside the formula, calculate your interest, calculate your actual amount, and then you can calculate the monthly installment. Okay, and to end it off, I would like to say you also need to know how to calculate the balance or the actual price of the item if they give you the monthly installment. That means you need to work backwards with the details given, and then you must get back, or you must find out what is the cash price. Okay, so try to understand this, listen to the video carefully again, and then hopefully you have a better understanding of how hire purchase works. Okay guys, thank you. I'll see you in our next video.